are going to be talking about muzzle training, harness training, training your dog to wear a cone to go to the vet, all those sorts of things. So this is a really good skill to have. Muzzles, I like the Baskerville muzzles. You can feed through them. They can still drink through these. But it's a really good skill for a dog to have regardless of whether they seem to need a muzzle right now or not. You never know when your dog might have to be muzzled for a procedure, or if they get injured and are particularly sensitive to being touched, they're not going to be acting like they do normally day to day. So having them comfortable wearing a muzzle is really key. So the short in how to train this is we're going to be shaping the behavior. So we're going to be doing incremental steps to get to our final behavior. So I'm going to use my friend, the little sheep here. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the muzzle, we're going to bring it out, and if the dog comes up and sniffs it, we'll click that. So click and then reinforce in the muzzle. So then they go in here and they eat the food, and then we're going to pull the muzzle away. You bring it out again. If they come up and click or sniff, you're going to click, and then you're going to reinforce in here so they come in here and eat the food. When the food starts to run out, you're going to bring it away. You want to be the one removing because we don't want to get them in the habit of backing themselves up. Once you bring it out and then they kind of stick their head in there and click, then you click, feed in here, and then we're going to work on, they stick their head in there, you wait for a split second, then click, and then feed. And then we're going to work on duration by just withholding our click here and there to get more duration. Once we get that duration, then we can say, okay, can I just touch this strap? Click, reinforce through here. Can I bring the strap over? Click, reinforce through here. And then you're going to work on that all the way up until you can actually get it clipped. Same thing if we're teaching them to wear a harness. We're going to bring the harness out and they come and they sniff it. Click, feed through here, and you can feed a little ways in so they don't have to bring their head through, because that's the scary part, right? So then we're going to keep doing that, and as they get more comfortable with just coming up and sniffing, clicking, and getting the food through here, then we can say, okay, can we wait and see if you stick your head in a little bit more? Click, and then feed on this side. And then we're going to still slowly work on, okay, get your head all the way through. Click, feed, and then same as the muzzle, incrementally work on, okay, can I bring this strap around and clip it? And we're going to just do that very small increments. Now, once you actually get the thing on them, moving is a completely different thing. When you get the muzzle, the harness, the cone on them, you're going to start by just having it on them for a second. So this is fully on, attached. It's on for just a second. I click, I take it off, and I work on just having duration with it fully clipped on. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say, okay, with it on, can you move from here to here to get the food? Okay, come over here and get the reinforcement. And then slowly work on getting some more steps in. Because when they have the muzzle on or a cone, their initial reaction when they start moving is, oh, this is kind of a different viewpoint. So we want to teach them how to move with it on. With the harness, a lot of dogs, when they're uncomfortable with a harness, they'll just freeze. So we want to kind of work on getting them to be able to be comfortable moving in it. Gentle leader, same thing as teaching the muzzle or the harness, getting them to get that face close to there, and incrementally clipping the unit together. With that, then you'll have the leash attachment added on and saying, okay, can I clip the leash on, unclip, and reinforce. So it's going to be little bits and pieces until you reach your end goal. Don't just strap something on them and expect them to be okay with it. We want these things to be 99% of the time used for just fun time, just training. So when we do have to use it that 1 in 100 time, that they have a good association with it. And that's especially important for the muzzle and the cone and things like that. The gentle leader and the harness you can start associating with like going good places. Same with the muzzle, you can associate it with going good places. They wear it, you go somewhere fun, you get to take it off when they get there or something like that. But we want to make sure that these things are associated with good things and not just strapped on them and, you know, say, okay, now you have to deal with wearing this. We want it to be a cool thing where the muzzle comes out and they get excited about seeing it. So there should be a card up here somewhere linking to some demos of me training the behavior with some other dogs performing the behavior. So click on that card up there and we'll see you in the next one.
Yes.
Here, Shay. Come. Come. Okay, then sit. Let's take it off. Good girl. Come.